Alright, so recently in the Steam Curator for the roguelike group I basically moderate, we got ourselves a new game here called World Seed. And it essentially has tags for multiplayer online and stuff like that, so I'm a bit wondering what it's basically going to be all about, but well, let's just jump into it and we'll see how it basically goes. It's got the roguelike tag, so that's really all it really needs for me to glance at it, so let's check it out. Alright, so there's the server, obviously, and we obviously have to, create an account for it, I guess, so... Oh, this will be fun. Let's see here. Password's just gonna... Okay, it puts in the nice things like that, so that's great. Account was created, alright, so... I agree to code of conduct and remember me. Actually, I'm not really sure I need to remember me, but whatever. So note that this game is in early access here. And it is free to play, as it basically says, in the browser, up until full release, so... this game, by the way, it seems like it's going for a Tales of Magiel style of creation basically here, where you can play for free if you want to, and currently in the browser it is free, as it says right there. But at the same time, it's also a game that it is going to have monetary properties to it. So once the basically is released, it'll probably stop development in the browser, by the way, and it'll probably just focus on it. Now, someone note about this game here, World Seed, by the way. I checked on Steam, and there is apparently this game called World Seed Classic that they were actually working on before this. So this is basically sort of a continued project that they're basically going off a past project that they were playing, but now they're basically playing this one right after. And well, I'm not sure basically how much it ties into that old game, but this is sort of a re-updated game, so very Tales of Magiel because we're basically into another version of this game here. But whatever, let's just jump into it. I've rambled on not long enough. Alright, game guide. This window holds relevant information for what you are viewing on screen. You can reopen this window at any time by clicking the question mark icon. Okay, understood. Account name. This name will be used when interacting with other players. Alright, we'll go with Davian F Plays. Why not? Something interesting. Oh, maximum 8 layers, so that's too many. No special characters and no name is it's not already taken. Alright, so yeah, confirm. So yeah, also this is sort of a global type of game of interaction with our players if you want. Or actually you actually turn this off or not. Alright, so getting started. To proceed, you must pick a character. Move one tile in any direction to see your choices. Alright, so we get to pick a character here. We have what looks like archery. So we got here a load-in. Alright, so you got different races here, alright, so starting your journey, Warriors of Gwendale. These characters harness the power of nature. So elements. There are 6 elements in this universe. Each play their own role in preserving the balance. Pick a character and move around to see your choices. So we got Alodin. These guys have nature to it, but they're basically weak to everything else. Cautious, threat level -1. Elves live in the lush green forest of Gwendale. They share essence with nature, giving them a longer lifespan, but also making them susceptible to fire. And I guess we have either a male character or a female character we want to, so it looks like there's different type of press there. Alright, interesting. So here's this character over here. So we got the dwellers. So we got Hajord. This guy's got an earth attunement, so these guys are probably the dwarves. Or some sort of dwarven character type. So these characters harness the power of earth. Force of landslide. There are 6 elements in their universe. Each player a role. Alright, so interesting. Basically, like, you know, these guys are buffed or strong, so get like inventory slots. Yellow's case to get like a threat level -1, so I guess like, you know, less likely to be attacked. Alright, so here's the Bolton. Alright, so these are the human characters. So, these guys have a frost attunement, but they're basically weak to everything else. They're well spoken, so they basically have mark attacks negative, so basically they pay less, I guess, so they're social. Humans live in the snowy highlands of Icarus. From adapting to extreme cold, humans become resistant to frost and weakness is nature. So they're weak to elves, I guess. Also weak to, like, you know, earth apparently as well, but whatever. So these guys are weak to fire and lightning. These guys are weak to, like, you know, fire and lightning, so interesting. Alright, so here's basically like, you know, the Medor. These guys are probably like, you know, the merman of this like world. So fishy, safe water tiles +1. Fin-footed, safe water tiles +1. So it looks like these guys, like, you know, these guys here are weak to like the elves up here. And I'm betting by the way these guys are weak to the humans over here. So, like, you know, interesting sort of like a circle type of thing here. And yeah, you guys are merman. So bad car. So here's the dwarves. So these guys are basically fire related. So yeah, basically dwarves have, like, you know, fire attunement, but they're basically like weak to, like, you know, frost and water. So alright, so here's basically what I'm sort of gathering from like this game here, by the way. Essentially, like, how this game works. These guys are weak to like these guys down here. These guys are weak to these guys right here, and these guys are weak to these guys right here. At the same time, these guys right here are sort of like, you know, they're sort of neutral to each other. They don't really do a whole lot of damage, I guess. So that's basically how they're sort of like set up. So threat level +1, apparently dwarves are, like, you know, more threatening, I guess. So dwarves reside at the wastelands of Adun. Due to the constant heat in the area, dwarves have strong resistance to fire, but weak to frost. Interesting. Usually these guys are, like, you know, water, like, you know, like, or like frost related, but, you know, these guys are actually fire related apparently. So interesting. And then we have the fall key. So these guys are lightning attuned. They're B-wing, so they're basically like the wing, like, you know, humans, I guess. So B-wing, faster travel +4%. So yeah, the avian type of people. Now I'm not really sure, but I'm looking at these, like, you know, stats basically up here. There's, like, you know, if you look at it, it's basically like 60, like, you know, hearts, 0% armor, 50%, like, you know, weapon. I'm not sure that basically, like, you know, changes or anything like that. So whatever. Alright, so let's get this started now. We'll, you know, get to creating our character here. So, characters in World C are disposable. You'll find more characters along with your journey. Are you sure you want about your choice? Confirm. Sure, why not? Alright, so complete quest. To the very right of the screen, you'll find your quest log. A world in chaos. Every hour, the world changes. You can keep track of this by looking for the, you know, the hourglass. Alright, so I guess, like, you know, this is, like, you know, it depends, like, you know, how the world's going to change, I guess. So I guess, like, sort of like a time component to this game. Alright, so distance typically. So the further from the center you travel, the harder the game gets. The gray arrow underneath your character points towards the center. Alright, so basically, like, this is a game where, like, you know, the far out, like, the starting, like, area you basically go, the tougher you basically gets. So yeah, just for the center. Equipment found here will be gear score between 1 and 10. High score, strongest creature you defeat was level, you know, -1, or highest rank is bronze. So it's like all stuff we basically do right here, I guess. Boomerang doesn't seem to be affecting our stats or anything like that, so I guess it's like no sort of component like that, so whatever. There's crafting, dismantling, market, questing. Alright, so accept and complete quests for various rewards. The quest board. This board is refreshed with 5 new quests every hour. Alright, so we basically have a bunch of quests here. On the hunt, Steppa. On the hunt, Worm. On the hunt, Snake. On the hunt, Chopjaw. On the hunt, Hexapus. So quest tier. Your high score rank raises the tier for miniature rolled. Your quest currently baseline at tier 1. Reward gear stone. The gear stone equipment rewards is based on your first high score rank. The quest currently reward equipment of the gear score 0. So, alright. Now, we're human, right? So we're actually like, weak to like, this stuff right here. We're new to this stuff right here, so let's go after this like guy right here, I guess, the snake. So we'll hunt the snake. And apparently I can like, pick this all up if I want to, so why not? We'll do so. So there's a crow right here. Danger zone. The creatures on this tile are aggressive and attack you all at once. When stepping into a danger zone, you are locked into place, forced to fight, and can't make any strategic choices. The tier of a tile decides the total collective tier of all creatures on it, so basically you guys have the crow right here. A sharp caw gets your attention, and a large black bird swoops out of the branches towards you. Its gaze is fixated not on your face but on your belongings. Greedy little crows like to collect shiny objects. The winged vermin hoard away their treasures in secluded nests. Legend has it once they amass enough loot they can transform into dragons, so alright. So how do I fight this guy? We click on him, I guess. Alright, apparently I won by this guy like running away. So combat is automatic and random. Your choices and world seed influence the outcome. Full health. Health points fully replenish after combat, so we're basically fully healed. Healing decay. Healing effects have a decay to them, decreasing their effectiveness to 5% every 10 seconds. So apparently we got ourselves like an all-battler type of game here. Here's like a combat lot basically showing off like, we basically like dealt damage and stuff like that, so we got attacked with nature damage there, but we attacked right back for like damage to it. And we basically got weak enough to basically retreat, I guess, so it ran away. Alright, so we got ourselves an axe and ourselves a sword. Now, do we collect both of these or just one or the other, I guess, is a thing, right? So we get ourselves a sword. Common sword, the crossbar is symbolic. The dual-edged longsword is very versatile, swing with more gashing, damaging impact, thrust for more precise attacks with longer reach. So how do I basically equip this if I equip it basically, right? Right? So am I equipped with this? I have no idea. I think we already had a sword by the way, so might just waste my time right there. We actually need an axe, I guess, so alright. Oh, here's, I basically got this screen by, like, right clicking over here, so that's how we got this here, I guess. Alright, well, let's just look around for, like, stuff to basically do, I guess, so let's go here. There's our crow here to fight. It attacks me again, we attack it back, we attack it again. This one's doing a little bit more damage than last time. Oh, I lost. So I guess like this, like, basically indicates like, where we basically retreat at. So these guys retreat like, we get very ancient, but we retreat when we basically get down to half. Alright. So I guess it's probably like expect your characters are probably gonna die, but whatever. Ooh, we killed it, like, outright. So we did a fatal blow to it. So here's a feather. This gives its dog's chance to attack speed, so trophy for the crow. So there we go. We got ourselves a feather base right there to do with. We'll fight some crows, I guess, is to get, started here, I guess, but whatever. He ran away. I wonder if it's like any difference between like making him retreat or making him like, get killed, so. Need an axe, I guess, so. Oh, we just cut down some wood, I guess. Let's go up here, I guess. There's another crow. We blocked that one, apparently. So basically, like, you know, these are like actions basically I'm able to do, I guess. We can collect like a trophy or we can, like, you know, gather stuff. Ah, here's the snake, by the way, so we want to fight these guys. They're like a tier 2 type of guy, apparently. Ooh, these guys hurt a lot. So, we'll have to basically get a lot stronger, basically fight these guys off, I guess. So, a branch above you holds a poisonous snake bearing its fangs, appears ready to sprint at you, watch out. Now, does this stuff like reset, I wonder? Is like, you know, that's how this is gonna work, we're gonna, like, you know, wait till like an hour passes and like everything resets, maybe? Ooh, there's a level 1 snake here. So, use a fight, maybe? Still lost, but you know, whatever. And a crow. So yeah, it's basically very random if like you win or lose in this game, I guess, but whatever. Just outright killed it. We got ourselves a wood with like the leaf on, basically. There's my quest, by the way. Alright, enchanting. So, selecting equipment you want to enchant. By selecting enchanting materials from the inventory, you increase the chance of successfully enchanting your item. Enchanted gear provides attunement towards the element of the enchant. Enchant weapons and shields provide a chance of hit on effect, so... Do I have to take off my stuff maybe to enchant it? That might be a thing I have to do. Now this is a beta, by the way, so it's like not everything's gonna be like perfectly explained or anything like that, so something to watch out for, but whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna try and enchant this apparently, but I need to have like, you know, more stone basically to enchant, I guess. Let's put that back on. I'll probably get stone from like these areas over here, perhaps. So we'll probably just walk around here a little bit. There's a boar here. Dark night. Light attracts all different kinds of bugs. That's while I work at night. And mining. Let's see what this does. Oh, there we go. We mined a little bit there, I guess. Grow, boat, gently cut a tree. Foraging, apparently, so I picked cotton here, apparently. It's like a field. Dwarves have built these watchtowers before they were pushed out of Gwendale. The tallest part of the tower is underground. Instead of scouting for intruders at the top, the dwarves stay at the bottom of the field for vibrators to the ground, apparently. I'm not sure we're exploring anything here, but whatever. Let's try foraging here a little bit. Mine a little bit. Ooh, we're gonna dig for precious gemstones. Let's go over here. Do a little mining. Let's forage a little bit. By the way, I'm basically like fortune is rewards, I guess, so it just says, you know, fortune rewards. Just fight Crow, I feel like finding something. There we go, we killed it. I wonder if I like get experience my character or not for stuff, so I don't see any like, you know, oh. So I actually use like, you know, when I basically resign, so okay. Let's put the resign right there, I guess. So we're not retreating like as like fast as we were before. You also want to be careful like how, you know, close your resign basically is, because like, you know, if it's too like low and you get killed, and honestly that kills off your character. There's another snake, but you know, we're not gonna fight here, I don't think. So forage. And forage. Well, it looks like I go for like terrain I've basically already been in, like, you know. It basically just like, you know. Just lets us run through it. So enchanting. So this like all takes like different stuff like to like, you know, craft up, I guess. Let's go for a sword and shield to enchant these, I guess. Alright, so how does it basically work? I do have the stuff to enchant it, right? Oh, to craft. You know, this might be like something else I'm looking for, so I may have to find like what I basically need to like, you know, do enchanting and stuff like that. Storage. Here's crafting. Alright, it's basically like I get like an upgrade. I have to like, you know, find 3 identical things. Alright, good to know. We'll try and find some swords, I guess. There's an owlbear right here. We have to fight this guy apparently, so this might hurt. Yep, this will hurt. So retreat from that guy. Let's go here. We'll fight this crow. Ow. So it's basically very random like what these guys are like when you're basically fighting them. Sometimes they're really strong, sometimes they're really weak, I guess. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They should like have sort of like, you know, they should have stats that are sort of like in line, like, you know, with some sort of metric, but whatever. I lost that one, but whatever. You can see like, you know, how basically it works, like, you know, retreating and stuff like that, so not too high, not too weak, basically. Now, I wonder like these like, you know, fireball type of things basically are. They like, you know, critical hits these guys are inflicting me, or what's happening with those basically? There's our crow. Oh, I don't have my shield or my sword equipped. That's why I'm basically losing right now. That explains stuff basically. So let's put these back on. Go over here. I was a strong crow apparently right there, so that didn't really help, but whatever. There one. I think that's feather. Let's fight the boar, why not? We'll see how tough it is. So it ran away. Fight the crow. I still have to kill them by the way to get the rewards, so if they just run away then it doesn't matter. There's a snake. Oh, we like got rid of one snake, so there's like our quest basically going off finally. Oh, we ran away from this crow. So it's worth noting about if you see like these skulls, that means that they are going to attack you for sure. But if you don't see like the skulls, then you can have the option to like avoid them if you want to. Oh, we got ourselves a salad there. There's our snake. We'll try to get a quest basically done here as a thing, right? So. Hooray! We killed it. Take his feather. Hey, we got rid of that one. Do some lumber, I guess. Wow, it looks like these are like, trains we have to go through if I like go into them, so I watch out for that. This one. Some more lumber and going. Alright, here's a dry lard. The dry lard is dangerous and agile, is known to enjoy frequent naps. Should be seen, see one on his back. Take care not to wake it. There we go, we got rid of him. So gets a spike. That's a trophy. For mining. Here's the Drac barn. Oh, we killed it off immediately, apparently. Let's just go back to town at this point. I got, like, my storage basically almost full up here, so. Let's go crafting. So there we go, we can upgrade our feather here. So there's a tier 2 feather right there, I guess. Hopefully that makes us a little bit stronger now. Who knows? We'll see. Now it looks like there's like different tiers like cloth and like rewards and stuff like that I haven't picked up here, so that's worth knowing as well. Those are like upgrading down there basically, but how do you like basically crafting that basically the thing, right? So no cross basically an upgrade on, so that's about it. I can upgrade my wood by the way apparently, so make better like trees I guess. Well, we can upgrade our wood, so why not? Let's just show it off. There's an upgrade wood right there. So we can learn to dismantle stuff. Get stuff basically from it. I can go to the market to sell off stuff, I guess. Ah, so there's like, money down here apparently, so that's good to know. There's an axe, so split and crack through enemies' defenses with ease. I bet the axe is like really, really slow. So compared to my sword, basically like it does more damage, but it's probably really slow. That's I'll probably still buy it, so. Let's get ourselves an axe. This is a weapon, by the way, apparently, so it goes right there. So I can sell this if I want to. So I guess like gems could possibly be sold, but not really sure, so let's go over to the storage for now, I guess. See how this basically works. So withdraw and deposit my items, alright, so basic equipment, items, gemstones. I bet this probably like expands as like you add stuff to it, by the way, so the more like you add to it, the more like, you know, like, you know, boxes and storage spaces you get. Alright, let's just see how it's like, you know, giant axe basically like mine basically works for me, so. Oh, there's the tree folk. Let's see how they basically fire against me. Bam. And yeah, it feels like it's a little bit slower, the axe, but whatever. It hits pretty hard. So apparently this is better than what I've currently got. This gives me more health, more armor, more block chance. This gives me what? Dodge chance and attack speed. It's not terrible. Let's try and fight the snake. Yeah, definitely a lot slower, but whatever. Another snake to fight. I definitely feel a lot slower, by the way, so. That's here because, like, you know, of the thing right here or whatnot, so. You're defeated. Our snake, let's go fight it. Ow. I hit hard, but, you know, slower. There we go, we beat the snake. What's that, I wonder? So, this is a dungeon apparently here. Dungeons provide serious encounters before facing a dungeon boss. Dungeons are for 1 to 4 players. Well, let's see what the dungeon's basically all about. So, okay, so you have to like get like a group of players basically jump in these, I guess, but whatever. So yeah, this is where like the online sort of nature of this game basically comes in, I guess. If you want to like do like sort of like, you know, dungeon battles, you have to have like, you know, people basically join you, I guess, so whatever. I won't show that basically up, but you know, that's basically a thing you can basically do, I guess, for this game, so. Let's do this. See what we can basically find around here. Let's fight this guy, I guess. Right, we killed it. Hey, look, I actually found a treasure for once. So there we go. Right click to open. There's spine shank, equipment, weapon. Dueling doesn't make sense, but then again, what does in this world? So basically, the spine shank is like, you know. All right, so basically, it's basically a weapon I can like dual wield. I'm not sure why I would use this, but okay, it's there. Let's go hunting. A little more hunting, why not? Fight this thing. There we go, kill it off. There's a spike. Now, no problem. I immediately say like to wait till like, this like time shift basically happens, so we can actually see what that basically does. So we'll basically play for like an hour, be like the plan here, and like see like you know what it basically does at the, you know, that point. Let's fight the scorpion. So there's a scorpion sting. Well, it's better than what I currently have, so maybe we'll equip it. Oh, this thing hurts hard. Almost got killed there, but you know. I lucked out, I guess. What's the best thing to equip right here? This gives me like Earth attunement, damage, and critical damage. This gives me nature attunement, critical chance, and critical damage. This gives me damage, armor penetration, critical chance, and attack speed. The fangs there as well. Damage, dodge chance, critical chance. So yeah, over here you can see like, you know, what my attunement is. So that's interesting, I guess. It's not like not too much like this, but you know, whatever. Oh, there's water over there. Cool. Alright, here's a water like biome, I guess. We'll fight this stuff, I guess. I forgot, water is basically something I'm weak to, aren't I? We're actually weak to water. I'll hunt this. I'm not sure where my money basically is, but I think it's basically up here, so we're building up a little basic money here, right? Basically, this moment. Looking for treasure. Let's do this armadillo on, why not? Oh, there's another sword. I've seen that's probably in our dungeon over there, by the way, so lots of dungeons basically in this game. And at this point, we're just like sort of building up money and stuff. Let's fight this thing. Oh, I was killed. So I lost. Alright, so yeah, note that basically I died there, which basically means, like, you know, this is where the expendable nature of this game basically comes in. So let's just pick up a character here for now. Now, it looks like I keep my items, so I'm not really sure what to say about, like, you know, this being a roguelike then. So it seems to be, like, more roguelike than, like, roguelike, and, like, you know, it's doing some interesting things basically here. You know, I bet this will probably do something to change the world and stuff like that, but, you know, I think I basically play enough to show off, like, what this gameplay is basically all about. Like, you know, you interact with, like, your shrines basically to gather, like, loot and stuff like that. You basically fight stuff, but, you know, it's very, like, you know, sort of hands-off, basically, like, you know, gameplay here. So let's log out at this point. That's essentially World Seed, and, you know, it basically says it's very niche and, like, unconventional, and I have to agree basically, like, by a lot there. It could be a good game, perhaps, in the future, but, you know, I really don't see, like, you know, myself, like, any, like, you know, really, like, sort of, like, you know, properties to this game, basically. This is not really so much a roguelike, but so much just, like, you know, how can I put it? It's got, like, the procedural generation in it, but, you know, that's basically all it's basically got going for it. It doesn't have, like, the permanent death or, like, you know, really any really decision-making, so to speak. Like, you know, really with these games, by the way, it's like, you know, what's, like, the sort of, like, you know, end goal sort of thing, like, you know, I'm just sort of exploring the world to, like, do stuff, you know. It didn't really give me, like, sort of the impression, like, you know, what am I supposed to basically do to place to play it, but whatever. That was World Seed. Hope you guys basically enjoyed it. And take care.